Okay, Neilani wants a very small pepperoni. Okay. All right.
Pepperoni.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel,
Latino Keto.
Today we're going to be making her favorite meal. What's your favorite meal?
Pizza.
Pepperoni pizza, and it's keto style. So come join us over here and we'll discuss the ingredients. All right, we're going to start with our wet ingredients. 1 cup of warm water. We have this heated up to 120 degrees. 2 eggs. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of honey. Our dry ingredients, we have 1/2 cup of oat fiber. We have a little bit less than 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We have 1/2 cup plus 3 tablespoons of wheat gluten. We have 1 2/3 cups plus 2 tablespoons of almond flour. We have 1/2 tablespoon of dry yeast. 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And 1/2 tablespoon of bread improver. Now for our toppings, we're gonna go with basic pepperoni pizza. So we're gonna top it off with first some Rao's tomatoes pizza sauce. All right, so this is no sugar added pizza sauce. This is the brand we like. 2 cups of mozzarella cheese and 60 grams of pepperoni. And for my husband, he likes the spice because he likes it spicy, some jalapenos. All right, guys, so our little helper, what happened today?
I got the flu shot, so if you see me using my left hand mostly, it's probably because I can't really use this one much. And she always keeps touching this.
It's sore, so I want to.
No, she's been touching it this whole day, and I've been saying ow, ow, ow.
Ow, oh, ow. So now we're gonna go ahead and keep going with our pizza dough. All right, so come over here and we're gonna move on to our dough. So we're gonna start with our wet ingredients. We have our warm water and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of honey.
This is gonna be hard to mix.
I like to dissolve that into the warm water, but you can just pour it directly into the bread maker as well.
This is gonna be hard to mix because I'm using my left hand because my right hand is kind of sore, so if I lift it up, it'll hurt.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna crack 2 eggs into my container. Ah! Yep, I'm not the egg cracker in this house. I don't know how my 10-year-old knows how to crack eggs better than me. All right.
Did you get a shell in there?
You know what? I like crunchy pizza, so it's okay. We're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
I mean, everyone likes crusty crust, so it doesn't really matter. Because crust is crust.
Crust is crust. We're gonna add 1 cup of water with a teaspoon of honey. That's our wet ingredients, so those go in first. Then I'm gonna add my almond flour. Girl.
Sorry.
We're gonna add our wheat gluten. You're gonna have to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in the rest because my crippled helper can't use her right hand. The oat fiber.
At least put in the last little bit.
Yes. Salt. Pinch of salt.
A pinch of salt.
Garlic powder. That's it. All right, so the xanthan gum is gonna go on the very top so that it doesn't touch any of the liquid. Bread improver. And the yeast is also gonna go wherever there's no water, so on the top is perfect. The good thing about this is that we don't have to let it rise, so we're just gonna transfer it over to our bread maker.
She did it again. She touched me.
All right. Technical difficulties, we forgot to plug her in. All right, and you can't see my numbers anymore, but number 8 was here. That's where we're gonna go to. And we're gonna press start. We're just gonna let that knead for about 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and stretch it out into our pan. Let me show you the pan we're gonna use. All right.
A big pizza pan.
A big pizza pan. So we got this at Target. I don't remember how much it was, but it has the little holes in there. Can you see through it?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see? All right, so we're gonna use this one, and this is gonna get it nice and crispy and crunchy. I don't know the right description for it. How is it?
Very crunchy.
Crunchy. Okay, so you get like a real pizza dough with this.
And it
then
comes out so delicious.
so delicious. In the meantime, we like our pepperonis extra crispy too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay the pepperonis flat on here, put it in the oven for about 8 minutes, just a little bit so they start cooking. I like to take a little bit of the oil off, and then we put it on top of the pizza, put it in the oven, and let them get nice and crispy. So we're gonna go ahead and work on that. If you wanna come over here. Girl, why are you taking my pepperoni? We got a little extra because we like, girl! Okay, I'm gonna get this in the oven before she eats it all, before we cook it. There's no room for this one. I'll leave that one. We have the oven, pepperoni. We have the oven at 375 degrees, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in there. Leilani, are you gonna leave some room for your pizza? Okay, we're gonna let those sit there for about 7 minutes. Echo, set a timer for 7 minutes, please, and we'll be right back.
7 minutes.
We have some residual of the sides, so go in there, scoop that in. This is not as doughy as bread, so it ends up sticking to the sides, but it'll come out great. Echo, stop it. Okay guys, so our pepperonis are slightly cooked.
Echo, stop it.
Look at this, guys. Ooh, choo. Ooh, choo. So they're starting to get just a little bit cooked, not crispy yet, because I like them to crisp up with the pizza. I don't want pepperoni chips. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab some of the excess oil off, and then let them sit there.
Because we also don't like oily pepperoni.
We don't like oily pepperoni.
Too many carbs.
Girl, oil is not carbs.
I don't care
Have
what
I
it is.
taught you nothing about keto? All right, so we're gonna just dab off that oil because we don't want cholesterol. Okay, and then they'll be ready for the pizza.
Welcome back, guys, and
our dough is ready. It's been kneading for about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Unplug.
y'all.
Take this out. There's our dough. Okay, it's sticky.
Sticky, sticky.
We're gonna plop it on. I have some parchment paper down here.
I want to plop it.
A little bit. Alright.
You said it was okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna put another piece of parchment paper on top. I'm gonna move this out of the way because I need room to work a little bit.
I wish I could do this, but it looks like a lot of work, you know.
Amen, girl.
Ooh, this piece is gonna be nice and lamb. We like thick crust too, so don't make it too thin.
Yes. It's getting to the edge here. It is sticky. Some of it might come up with your paper. That's fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep working. Sorry, girl.
Because
She said.
parchment paper,
All right.
paper is never gonna stick to anything.
All right. You heard her. She's making a commercial for parchment paper. Don't stick to nothing. All right. So I am gonna need my cameraman to help me transfer it to this bowl because this. Let me try.
I can help.
Don't judge. Half of my counter came up with the tape, but the parchment paper didn't stick. All right.
The counter came off?
No, I was kidding. Girl, I'll be crying if it did. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna need my cameraman for this one. So we'll be right back. All right, I could have done that myself, but anyways, I just hugged it and flipped it and it worked out just fine. So Neilani's gonna do the
big reveal.
The big reveal. Ooh. Girl, don't ruin my pizza dough. Slowly, with love.
I was doing it slowly.
Girl, you're getting too wild for me. Okay. All right, girl, guys, that's pretty gosh darn good. All right, so I'm gonna fold. You can also stuff some mozzarella cheese
I
here.
want to try that. Can I try to fold it?
Yeah. You have clean hands, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because you know here. Oh, guys, like my Halloween color. Okay. So we're gonna just fold a little bit like that. All around. Very good. Okay. And then I'm gonna pinch a little bit right here. Not too much. Just a little bit so it doesn't unfold. Okay, girl, you're not keeping it round. It's okay because it's not for a fashion show, she said.
And she keeps touching my
Stop
thing.
it. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, it's no Pizza Hut, but it's pretty close to round. So now we're gonna go ahead and get some.
It looks like an Easter egg.
I know it does look like an egg. It kind of looks like the shape of my head. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab some. Really? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab some butter, garlic, olive oil, and salt, and rub around the ends of the crust. So I forgot to prepare that, so I'll be right back. Over here. Okay, so we're gonna do some melted butter.
Yep.
We're going to do a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. What is that, like a teaspoon? It doesn't matter because you were just for flavor. Teaspoon. We'll call that a teaspoon. And then we're gonna do garlic.
Can I mix it in there?
You can mix it in there.
Also, we have some salt just to sprinkle on the this part of the crust.
Yeah, so we're gonna sprinkle some Mediterranean sea salt. We're just gonna put a pinch of salt around the corner, around the edges. Very good. All right, so that's nice and mixed. And then my mouth is watering. Jeez Louise, I'm hungry.
Can I try?
Then we're gonna go ahead and brush it on just to the edge of the crust. Don't be scared, girl. Just spread it in there. Spread the love. More garlic right here.
Right there
Because
too.
this way, my honey bunny won't be trying to kiss me because I'll have garlic bread.
Right there too.
Okay. Enough playing around. Then we're going to put a pinch of salt around the edges. So I'm going to show you, you're going to have a pinch, and then you just kind of sprinkle the love a little bit. Alrighty.
So yummy.
So yummy, so just yummy. Now we're gonna go ahead and put, it's about half a thing, so it's about 6.5 ounces of the tomato sauce. And we are just going to put it, I mean, this is your choice, however much you want of this.
Can I spread it?
Um,
I'm almost proud of
so
it.
if you like a lot of sauce, you can put more. Now just keep in count, that'll change the carb count. If you like light sauce, then you can put less. Again, that'll change the carb count.
And you can make the slices as big as you want if you want less carbs and
Yes,
stuff.
so this one we're gonna cut it into 12 slices, and that'll be 4 carbs per slice, and that's including everything, the topping, the bread, the topping, the cheese. The only thing we're not including is the jalapenos, because that's, not everybody likes jalapenos.
That's like optional.
Yeah, this is just Marcos because he likes the spicy.
I'm stabbing it.
Very good. Now we are going to put the 2 cups of, what do you want this spoon for? Now we're going to spread the 2 cups of cheese. Okay, yeah, spread it around. Again, this is the same thing as the sauce. We'll let Neilani do it. She's eager to do it. This is like the sauce. You can put more, you can put less. Again, that'll change the protein. It'll change the carb count. So we're just going to go with 2 capes of cheese. The middle, don't forget the middle. All right, so let's try to get it on there, wherever it's a little chunkier. We'll spread it around. All right, then we get to our crispy pepperonis. Leilani just stole a couple more. She said they're hard, but I mean, you don't have to cook them ahead of time. How about you work on that side, man?
Okay.
Sure.
I can't stretch that far.
Bring them on there. This girl gets paid by the pizza, apparently. All right, I don't think there's too much more room.
That looks like a legit store-bought pizza, except the egg shape. No, it looks like an Easter themed pizza.
Yeah, there's no more room. We'll eat these too.
I don't know if I want to touch those.
Yeah, because then you touch your eyes. All right, so we're just gonna do half of this with the jalapenos. Again, the toppings. Sorry, I had pepperoni in my mouth. The toppings are optional. You can put Canadian bacon. We just made one last week.
Yeah.
With Canadian bacon, bell pepper, pepperoni. What else did we put on it?
Ham.
Well, that's the Canadian bacon.
Oh.
You can make the Mexican pizza. So we're gonna come up with a bean recipe shortly. So you can put that with bacon.
Oh, and the cauliflower mash.
You can't put cauliflower mash on pizza. What kind of pizza you used to, girl?
Well,
guys.
I just like cauliflower mash.
Oh yeah, cauliflower mash is delicious. That'll be in the channel soon too. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. Now keep in mind the holes on the bottom. So I did line the bottom of my oven with foil, and that is just because the oil does tend to leak out. But this pan is necessary to get that crispy crust. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for about 18 minutes. We're gonna keep an eye on it, just make sure that they get too toasted or if it's not brown enough, but we're gonna start off with 18 minutes. So come around and we'll go to the oven. Girl, that's your piece. We're gonna put these in the oven right in here. and close it. We're still at 375 degrees on the oven. And Echo, set a timer for 18 minutes, please. All right, so we'll see you shortly. Echo, stop it. Okay guys, the cheese, if you can come in here, come over here. There, the cheese is bubbling. I don't know if you can see it through my oven, but it's bubbling. It smells delicious, so we're gonna take it out. The crust looks nice and brown.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Louis, we cooked at 375 the entire time.
That's a good boy. That looks like it came from Pizza Hut.
Girl,
Well,
thank you.
You get what I meant.
Okay, so one thing to mention, two things to mention. I accidentally, with my oven mitt, when it was still raw, touched it, so don't worry about that. Two, when you're rolling the crust in, make sure you pinch it because otherwise it unrolls. So we didn't get sauce and cheese to the end. But again, that's still gonna taste good. We're still gonna let that simmer down for about 10 minutes, maybe less because we are impatient. So we're gonna let that cool off just a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and cut it up, 12 slices. And then the best part,
To taste it.
the tasting. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, I told you we're impatient. We waited maybe 5 minutes, but this is 5 minutes. All right, so this is our pizza, the crunchy crust test. Let's see if you can come close and see if it sounds crusty. Okay, that was a little concert for you. Sounds good. So sound test passes. We're gonna go ahead and cut this.
Be careful when you're using this.
Yes, usually the hubby cuts this, so I don't know how even.
Ow! The cameraman touched me.
Cameraman, you fired.
Then
These are tiny little slices like, what's that pizza place that we go to that has the games? Incredible John Pizzas. So it's kind of like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a jalapeno.
I want a pepperoni.
Ooh. Guys, look at that. That's my pepperoni. Don't you dare. I saw you going for it. Okay, Milani wants a very small pepperoni. You want this one? Okay. All right.
Pepperoni.
Look at that. Look at that. Okay. This is my pepperoni. Milani likes to top it off with Parmesan cheese. I like to top it off with what is this, crushed pepper? And in case you're looking at the background, guys, yes, this is a muffin, a Costco almond poppy seed muffin. Just kidding, it's not Costco. It is homemade keto, and this is spongy. It is not dense.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious, guys, and
So delicious.
so delicious. This is a little high carb because we did make them huge like Costco's muffins. There's 7 carbs per muffin, but I had half this morning and that was more than enough. But compared to Costco, I was looking online and Costco is 75 carbs per muffin. Guys, this recipe's coming up. We didn't film it today. It got late. We had a lot to do, but it's coming. All right. So make sure you keep joining us.
Coming very soon.
Coming very soon. And comment down below what flavor breakfast muffin do you want me to make. I'm thinking we're gonna recreate this one because this one was delicious. It's almond poppy seed.
So delicious.
Banana nut. Girl, they're muffins. Banana nut for sure. Tell me what other flavors you want me to make. Your wish is our command. All right, so now to taste. Grab your plate. Grab your plate. Cameraman almost killed my baby Louie. But then again, he's trying to get pizza. Baby Louie, you don't need pizza, boy. All right. Hey! She didn't wait for me again. How is it?
So delicious.
So delicious. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna put the jalapeno over here. My mouth is watering.
So we have another dog, Sophie. You might have heard her in one of our videos, me saying Sophie. Right now baby Louie's here. Sophie, I think it's on the couch snapping. So yeah.
Yeah. Guys, this is so good. We are having movie night today, so we are watching 102 Dalmatians. Is that the name? 102 Dalmatians is what we're watching. We're gonna take this over to the couch, grab a little bit of water. This, our dessert. Guys,
Almond poppy seed.
this is our weekend right here. We live for keto food because it is
So delicious.
so delicious. All right, guys, while she is finishing up her slice of pizza, I want to just remind you guys, first of all, thank you so much for watching. Those of you following us, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to keep watching, like, subscribe, and comment down below.
And we'll see you soon.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.